पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jayacheni Anavasare, Drashtale, Drishyache Mohire, Do Bhetada Sare Bahurupahe. When we are left all to ourselves, this relative world appears a solid reality. First stage. It is the height of ignorance. And then we start going to satsang and listening. And then we are told that this world is an appearance and not real. And we भूख लगी तो समझ में आएगा. We hear but we are not able to accept it because we have not worked on it. And then we feel that when these people, Mahatmas, are telling, there may be some meaning in that. And then we are committed to this. Inquiry begins. When it is said something is an illusion, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, what does it mean? We start inquiring about the word mithya, an illusion. Then we try to see what is an illusion. The mirage waters are illusion. So, are the mirage waters available all the time? No. Under certain conditions. If somebody says, I was coming in the evening, it was getting dark and I saw so much of mirage waters. Bluff, oh bluff. You require a particular condition, then only it appears. If this is true, now this experience of this waking world, is it available to us all the time? It is available to us only when we are identified with the body. When we are not identified with the body, this world is not available to us. Therefore, this world which appears at a particular situation and thereafter it doesn't appear, it cannot be real, it is an appearance. Now, when we accept something as an appearance, what is our interaction with the appearance? We don't take it seriously. If we take it seriously, we will suffer. Udaharan. If I take it seriously that you are listening, I will suffer. I know you are listening. See? And therefore, Jayacheni anavasare drashtale drishyache mohire. So when we are not initiated, taught by the Guru, in the absence of his instruction, this world appears to be solid reality. See? And when we are instructed, zo bhetata kevasare, and when we come across the teacher, go to the satsanga, study, spend some time on that, reflect, slowly we come to know that all that which we were mad after, as the time passes, we lose interest. Now from this experience of every one of us, please understand this. Our mind can never remain attracted towards anything or anybody all the time with the equal intensity. It cannot. If this is the truth, why become so much involved in this world? And this mind is thus making us mad. Therefore, zo bhetat keva sare bahurupahe. So we will continue to live in the same world. Earlier we are living here miserable. Now after coming in contact with the teacher and study and reflection, the world continues to be that, but we change. Avidye cheni kalavake svabodha sudane pake shivatale prasadarke jaya cheni. So in the darkness of the ignorance is prasadarke, by the arka is the sun. So by the rising sun of the grace of the Guru, this dark night of ignorance is completely destroyed and wisdom takes place. Actually, spiritual attainment is not there. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. We don't get anything in fact, and we don't lose also anything. Right from our body onwards, nothing is created by us, nothing can belong to us, nothing can be owned by us. We simply keep on telling this is me. So when we drop the body, we have not lost anything. And we drop it 2 times in a day, while dream and the deep sleep. But we continue to exist. Therefore, this avidyeche kalavake, the darkness of the ignorance, is removed. Means what? The darkness itself is converted. Be attentive. Darkness cannot be removed. What is darkness? Absence of light. How can you remove the absence? You can't remove. Remove the absence. What is absence? Therefore, the darkness of the absence, the ignorance is removed, meaning our true nature is revealed to us only by the grace of the Guru. Now, what is the grace of the Guru? We have seen so many times, so many places. Jaya cheni krupa salile jivaha thavavari pakhade je shivat vahi volile angi nalavi. This is another very beautiful thought. Krupa salila. So by the grace, grace waters of the Guru Maharaj, he washes away all the impurities of the disciple or the seeker. And the purity that is gained after washing away the impurities is to such an extent, Je Shivatvahi Volile. Even he, the disciple, comes to the level of the Shiva. Now here, very important thing, try to understand. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, they are in relation to each other. The Jagat doesn't suffer, the Ishvara doesn't suffer. It is the Jiva who suffers. Therefore, sadhana is not done by the Jagat or by the Ishvara. Sadhana is done by the Jiva. Now, what is the sadhana of the Jiva? That these Panchakoshas cannot be me. So we start discarding one by one, one by one. So, Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, when they are dropped, then the substratum is reached. And what is the substratum? Substratum is not the Jagat or not the Ishvara. Substratum is Paramatma, Param Shiva. And therefore, Shivatvahi Vovile. So Jiva never becomes Shiva, means the Ishvara. Jiva can merge in the Absolute. Like the wave can never become the ocean. Ocean can become the wave. The wave can never become the ocean. Then wave can go back to the waters. See, 3 things understand clearly. Paramatma, Brahman, Param Shiva. With the conditioning of the Maya or the Shakti, Shiva or the Ishvara. Now, this Ishvara is governing, controlling whom? Jiva and the Jagat. So Jiva and the Jagat is coming out of Ishvara. See. Now this Ishvara who has created this world and the Jagat and the Jiva, they are going good and bad experiences. But when this Jiva start inquiring about his very validity, can I be the Jiva, can I be the sufferer? See, then we come to discover that neither the Jagat nor the Jiva, when the Jiva Jagat disappears, Ishvara has no place. So the Jiva merges back to the Param Shiva or the Brahman, and therefore Je Shivatvahi wo vile Angi Lavi. He will not get lost in the Aishwarya. See how important it is. Rakho Zata Shishyache Gurupanahi Dhadile Shite Tari Guru Gauro Dayate Sandi Jana. Rakho Zata Shishyate. So the teacher was working hard to see that the disciple is taken care of. See? Rakho Zata Shishyate. Then what the Guru did, he has sacrificed himself. See? Guru Panahi Dhadile Thite. He sacrificed himself. How he sacrificed? Because the disciple does not become the Ishvara, the disciple doesn't become the Guru. The disciple goes back directly to Paramatma. These three steps should be clear. Many students who study Tattvamasi, etc., they get lost over here. The Jiva never becomes Ishvara. Like the wave never becomes the ocean. Wave can become only, or not become. Wave is only the water, not the ocean. So, Tari Guru Gaurav Jayate Sandisana. So, although the disciple has come to discover Tattvamasi, you are the infinite conscious reality, and after having recognized by the disciple that he is infinite, yet he does not discard the obligation towards his Guru, and therefore Guru continues to be Guru whether he accepts himself or not. See, no Guru worthy will ever call somebody as he is my disciple. See, friends, it is in the purview of the disciple who may call anybody. See, Maharaj, but many places you will come across. Somewhere in Calcutta, there were some ladies having the children's, group. They used to teach them Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, some shloka here and there. And once there was some program I was called, and that lady introduced Swami, they are my disciples. See, friends. Then I asked the children, is she your Guru? Hey! Friends, a Guru will never tell anybody as a disciple, because Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, never in our life we should forget that we are the seekers of truth. Never have that wrong notion that I am Guru. The day you become Guru, all the doors and windows of the wisdom are closed. Who can teach me? I am the Guru. See, Maharaj. So, Rakho Jata Shishyache, Guru Panahi Dhadile Thite. He has discarded his being Guru. Otherwise, we come to a blind end, a cul-de-sac. Tari Guru Gaurav Jayate Sandi Jana. It is the disciple who keeps on putting Guru Maharaj, but the Guru knows they are making fun of him. So he doesn't accept. Like the small kids call you something, so you don't take it seriously. In the same manner, they may go on saying. Therefore, friends, Guru is in our heart. And that Guru in the heart is our ability to learn from every passing experience. Therefore, keep Bhagavan Dattatreya in your mind, who had 24 gurus. See? 8 gurus per head. He has 3 head. 24 gurus. Learn. You will never be miserable in life if you are constantly learning. And if you become guru, then every small little thing will become a prestige issue. See? I'll tell you one example, name I will not tell you. There is some Westerner who is a Swami. And somewhere it happened. So when I went, our Indian community and some Westerner also. So when I went, as our tradition, they came and did namaskar to me. Namaskar. I said, okay. Save me. Now she was waiting. Nobody was doing namaskar to her. So, Swamiji, why they are not doing namaskar to me, only to you? I said, I do namaskar to you. I have taken namaskar from everyone and I have fasting to you. The day you demand respect, you don't command. This is what happens with many elderly people at home. They are constantly complaining. The children don't respect us. What do we have to get respect from? Therefore, ekapane nave sukhasa manoni guru shishyache karuni misa pahanechi apuli vasa pahatase. This thought also comes in Bhagavad Mahapuran. Ekapana nave sukhasa. By all oneself getting bored. Then manoni guru shishyache karuna misa. Who was feeling bored all alone? Ekoham bahusyama. Ekameva dvitiya paramatma Brahman Param Shiva. He was feeling bored. Kya yaar koi idhar dekho main udhar dekho. Try this. Sit in a room and let there be mirrors all around. Look anywhere. Arey wahi hai. So he thought, what is this? Let me create the second one. This is what we also do. When we stand in front of the mirror, what we do? We create the second one. And then we start playing with that second one. This angle, this way, that way. So, ekapane nave sukhasa manoni, therefore, guru shishyache karuna misa. So the same Paramatma has taken the garb of Guru and the Shishya. See? Then, Pahanechi apuli vasa pahatase. And therefore, he was waiting for himself. See? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Vivekananda. Once Vivekananda said to him, that time he was not Vivekananda, said to him that you are sending message for me to come and meet you. Are you not getting attached to me? That great master said, you are accepting me out of doubt and suspicion that I am your Guru. But I know who you are. Acceptance of the Guru by the disciple is on the foundation of suspicion and doubt. Acceptance of the disciple by the Guru is on the foundation of experience, knowledge and wisdom. Therefore, pahanechi apuli vasa pahatase. Therefore, the disciple is, or the Guru is, waiting for the disciple. Because he knows, he and me are not two. And therefore, the love of the Guru for the disciple does not fall in any relationship. But you will see the disciples create samsara there. See? He is my Guru Bhai, he is Guru Bhain, Guru Mami, Guru Kaka, Guru Chacha. Yeah, all the other way around. Chacha Guru, Mama Guru. See? Patni Guru. Don't get lost in all that. Don't create relations in your life. If you really want to be happy, don't create relations. Otherwise, the relations have never made anybody happy. So, this Guru Maharaj, he is, and therefore you will see, no Guru is bored one. Disciple आ गया यार यार क्या आ गया? No, because the disciple is eager to study and the Guru is eager to tell. Then only the fulfillment happens, and therefore the same Paramatma takes the role of a Guru and he himself takes the role of the disciple. But when he takes the role of the disciple, he doesn't remember. But when he takes the role of the Guru, he remembers. Therefore, Jaya Jeni Krupa Tushare Paratale Aviddeche Mahure Pariname Apare Bodhamrute. Jaya Jeni Krupa Tushare. By the shower of the grace of the Guru, the Aviddeche Mahure Paratale, the poisonous effect of the ignorance are gone, and Pariname Apa, then they are converted into Bodhamrute. So ignorance is converted into wisdom. See? Arjuna's ignorance. Katham Bhishmamaham Sankhe Dronam Chamadusudana Ishubhi Pratiyotsyami Pujarha Varisudana. Arjuna's ignorance. And the same Arjuna ultimately killed Bhishmacharya. See? Therefore, wrong notions are the problems in our life. And all the spiritual practice is only convert the wrong notions into right understanding. Don't create counter notions. This is one of the most important aspects of the study of scriptures or Vedanta Shastra. Don't create or replace notions. Otherwise, we continue to remain this I. The problem is not for anything. The problem is because of I. And this I must be dissolved. And therefore, freedom from this I, mind or the I. You know, in this Devi's Bhujanga Stotram, you have seen, at towards the end she says, how my mind will be destroyed, oh mother, please help me. See? Mind is creating all the problems. So, Jaya Cheni Krupatushare Paratale Avidde Che Mahure Pariname Apare Bodhamrute. And then the same ignorance by the instruction of the teacher is converted into experience or the wisdom. Now example is given. How this vision comes. Vedya Deta Mithi Vedakahi Sue Poti Tari Navechi Usiti Dithi Jayachi. Vedya Deta Mithi. When the seer and the seen, they come together, their division disappears. See? Knower and the known. When they come together, knowledge happens. Meaning what? Their division ends. Similarly, Vedya Deta Mithi Vedakahi Sue Poti. So the knower and the known division disappears and the knower merges with the knower-known difference. And therefore, same way, Tari Navechi Usiti Dithi Dayachi. And therefore, the disciple or the knower, after getting the instruction from the Guru, he gives up his wrong notion of otherness and discovers the one absolute truth. Now the question is, how do we know whether we are abiding in the absolute truth? How do we know? Yeah. It is something like this. When we are abiding in the space, how do we know we are abiding in the space? So, find out what is the space. Space is only one. But what is our understanding? North, east, west, south, four corners. If your house is opening towards the south, call the Feng Shui expert, pay him, fix those pyramids everywhere, and you stand like this and you get hurt. Pyramid there also. Because we are given up the space and got lost only in the directions. See, friends. Therefore, our understanding from the relative world changes. And thereafter, there is nothing that relative world can ever trouble us. See, friend. Unless this is convinced that the otherness is only projection of the mind. See? And wherever there is otherness, fear, desire, anger is bound to be. So therefore, the vision given by the Guru to the student by his grace, these three things disappear from the life of the disciple which are already absent in the Guru. Living at no desire level, therefore no anger. No, by desire don't imagine. Desire means I want a car or I want a... No. That is okay. But the real desire is obsessions about anything. Any obsession. Obsession about discipline. Obsession about punctuality. Everybody should come on time. If somebody is late, you become... Oh. How does it matter? Those who came on time, are they listening? That those who are coming late, they are not listening? Relax. See? But we become so obsessed. You must have seen also. This I have learned in Delhi. There used to be one place where we used to have satsang. Punjabi ladies, and we used to have Kathopanishad. So, when I left Delhi, they said, Swamiji, now who will come and have satsang for us? I said, okay, let me see if there is somebody else put. Then I happened to come across one Punjabi Mahatma. Ekdam Lath brand. So, and very extremely deep Pakka Vedanti. Real Vedanti, if you want to see, go in Punjab to Khanna. There is a place, Khanna. Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahansa's Guru, Totapuri Maharaj, was from Khanna. That is solid one. So he was Vedanti from Punjab. So I said, these are Punjabi ladies, you can... He said, okay, very good friend of mine. After 2 years, when I again went to their place in Delhi, I said, how your satsang going on? Swamiji, we told him, don't come from next time. He was Punjabi, they were super Punjabi. I said, what happened? What happened? When on the first class, you said, satsang was going on, one driver came and gave the key to some lady. He became so angry, and in that anger he said, whose death message you have brought? And all the ladies got very hurt. When you are sitting on the Vyasapit, talking such a language because of anger, see friends, we cannot justify being angry in life. Nothing can justify. Many of us have got things. Swamiji, unless you become angry, you can't do the work. So you are more important in the work than your own peace of mind. What is important is our peace of mind. Dunya ko bhaad mein jaane do. See? This I have been hearing bhaad shabd so many times. I never knew what is this bhaad. That time I was in Mathura. So I asked my friend, I said, yaar, everybody say bhaad mein gaya. What is this bhaad? I have never seen anywhere. He said, come, I will show you. I said, don't send me there. Tum bhi jao. There is a very big chula. And on that there is a huge kadai. And in that there is a reth. And the reth is becoming very hot. And in that they put the chana and all that, and it is roasted in that, and they take it out. That big chula is called as bhaad. Therefore, dunya gayi bhaad mein. Anything which enters the fire is never be saved. So, Vedya Deta Mithi Vedak hi Suye Poti. The knower known disappears. The moment Vedya Deta Mithi, Vedaka, the knower, when comes in contact with the known, he disappears. And Tari Naveji Usiti. And thereafter, he will never look upon the world from the standpoint of relativity. Friends, in every path, practice and repetition is required. Every path you take, karma, upasana, yoga. Suppose you are chanting Ram Raksha Stotra. Don't chant for maybe 15 days. Why 15 days? We are not going to chant after here. Then you will forget after some time, because repetition is required. But this knowledge, if it happens once, you can never lose it. There is no multiple realizations. No. Only once. The example I can think of is only swimming. We never learn swimming twice. Once you jump into it and swim and you get it, thereafter you will never forget. Because you have not learnt it by mind. See, we don't learn the balancing the bicycle by mind. And so also this experience is trans-mind. And therefore there is no fear. Arey, bhul gaya. No. You will not forget. It's only once. So, tari namechi usiti diti deyaji. Once you know, you will never get lost in the relative world, although you will continue to remain in the relative world. You don't have to run away anywhere. Jaya cheni savaye jiva brahma uparalahe brahma truna tadi jave udase jene. Under whose grace and guidance the jiva attains oneness with absolute reality in no time. See? How much time it takes for a husband to be a man? Jab karo, sadhana karo. I am man, I am not husband. I am man, I am not husband. I am not man. No. How much effort? How much time? Zero. Because the husband is first man. By mistake, husband. In the same manner, first we are divine. By mistake, jiva. See? So, Jaya Cheni Samaye Jiva Brahma Uparalahe. Therefore, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, this sutra I like the most. Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatti Bhyam. How do we know we are progressing on the spiritual path? This is the sutra. Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatti Bhyam. Lesser the efforts in our life, we are nearer to the perfection. See? Now those who have a problem of hearing properly, they have to put lot of efforts when they listen for satsang. So prayatna bahulya, not shaitilya. Lot of efforts. And whenever we put efforts in our life for anything, we get tired. When we get tired, we don't enjoy what we are doing. Going through mechanically in a boredom way. See? Because you are putting efforts. On the contrary, now those who are hearing normally, they don't have to put efforts. So, without effort, they are hearing, therefore they are relaxed and hearing, their attention is 100%, no struggle. And when it happens, when they are normal. Normal means Ananta Samapatti Bhyam. When we are in our natural state, we will have zero efforts. See, like I am looking at you through my glasses. No efforts, I can see you everybody distinctly. If I remove my glasses, what I see now is a collage. Everybody is mixed up with others because it is not a normal vision. So I put on the glasses and then you are all separated. ठीक है. See? Therefore, prayatna shaitilya. Wherever we put too much efforts, we are going the wrong way. See? One of my friend once somewhere in US, we got something and we are opening that parcel. This happened in probably California, many years before, maybe 10 years or so. So he was wanting to cut the whole packing. I said, don't do it, I don't like it. Open it properly. He says, Haji, I tried but it is not. I said, let me try. Then I was looking at it, all side. And then I could see that I put my 2 fingers and just opened it. Everything without breaking anything. No efforts. If you are going the right way, you will have 0 efforts. One lady was driving the opposite, wrong side. Husband saw on his phone. So he shouted at her, darling, you are going the wrong way, change the other side. No, honey, so many people are going the wrong way. See? So when you go the wrong way, you will put more efforts. Therefore, Daya cheni savaye jiva brahma uparalahe. And to emphasize this point, Brahma trunatari jaye. Now be attentive. You must have read Bhagavad Mahapuran. The story comes there. That Brahmaji had this delusion that Bhagavan Sri Krishna is just an ordinary boy and he is not behaving properly. Because he is sitting together along with everybody and not doing the prayers and not offering anything and eating jhuta from here and there. This is against our dharma. Therefore, to teach him a lesson, he made all the people disappear by his maya and they disappeared. But Bhagavan Krishna created everybody exactly the same way. For 1 year it continued. Brahmaji was surprised. Come on, I have made everybody disappear. Where from they have come? And then he comes to know who is Bhagavan Krishna. So, this Brahmaji goes and introduces. Do you know I am Brahma? Wait a minute. You have seen that camel row going on? On that there is a lot of weight. They are all Brahmaji. For every Brahmanda there is one Brahmaji. See? Like for every state there is one chief minister. You go sometime to Delhi in the secretariat. There are all these chief minister and this minister, that minister, they are sitting in a chair. And that lady on the thing, who are you? I am chief minister. Chief minister, they are also sit there. See? So, for every Brahmanda there is one Brahmaji. Be attentive. Like for every one of us there is one subtle body. Our subtle body is at individual level. And we create our own samsara. The total subtle body is Brahmaji for this Brahmanda. Therefore, as much we are Jiva, that much Brahmaji is also Jiva. See, as much the citizen is a citizen, the Prime Minister is also a citizen. He can't be a Prime Minister without being a citizen. And therefore, Brahmaji also needs a guru to get instruction. This is what is brought here. Brahma trunatari jaye, udase jene. If the Brahmaji is not instructed and guided by the Guru, he also gets lost. You must have seen in the these thing stories how Brahmaji lost his head because he did something wrong, and then Shivji got angry that then he threw his trident and his head was cut. All the stories, they tell the same thing. Without the Guru, even Brahmaji cannot be helped to lead absolute spiritual life. Now the question is, Upasti Veri Ravataya Upaya Phadim Deti Modoniya Varavandale Jaya Chiya Anunyaka. Now after a grace of the Guru is over, now what is the upasana that the seeker does and how this upasana should help a seeker. Upasti Veri Rabataya. See, the Guru is showering his grace when we are doing lot and lot of efforts on the spiritual path. Upaya padim yeti modoniya. Our efforts on the spiritual path, they become fructifying by the grace of the Guru. Now what it is? See. Grace of the Guru means when we are at peace with ourselves, those things which were complicated become easy. I don't know your experience, many times it happens. Like, sometime writing, not a single line will come, nothing comes out. And then one jhatka comes. And in that jhatka, there are pages after pages. If you ask how it comes, God knows. See? This Amrutanubhava introduction, how it has come, I tell you. Everything was done, it was ready, except the introduction. And a girl who is now in USA, she was helping me. So she says, Swamiji, why don't you give introduction? Only that is pending. Please give. I had finished my lunch. After lunch, my sadhana is to sleep. She was after my head. I was lying on the bed. I said, sit down. Start writing. Jhatka jaisa aa jata hai na? And that. Swamiji, I said, no, don't talk in between. Write now, write. See? It is only by the grace of the God or the Guru this can happen. See? Therefore, upasti veri rabataya, upaya padim yeti modoniya. Our sadhana becomes fructifying only by the grace of the teacher, grace of the Guru. And what is the grace of the Guru? We are at peace with ourselves. See? And that peace within ourselves is possible when we are an integrated personality. Integrated personality has extremely perfect self-confidence. Self-confidence is action and knowledge, they do not contradict each other. Knowledge is reflected in the action, and actions are reflection of the knowledge. When these two things happen in our life, don't worry about the other. Our knowledge is early to bed and early to rise. Our actions are late to bed and late to rise. Confidence gone. Now you are here. Now you go home. Now I start the same thing. Early morning, 6:45, meditation class. I'll put on the YouTube. No. Then morning happens. Time happens. 7 days it was too much. Now I must take a little rest. See? Okay, tomorrow I'll start. And tomorrow never comes. So, our spiritual life is like the spiritual influenza. It comes as an attack and then goes back. Therefore, if we are successful in our spiritual practice, let us not have that arrogance. I have done it. It is because of the divine grace, things happen. About this, one child asked this question. When we fail, we are told because you have not done good, therefore you failed. Your prarabdha. But when something good happens, then you tell us, it's God's grace. Why double standard? Very good question. So I told him, I said, look here, when we fail and we make it God's grace, we will never improve. See? We will never improve. And if we are responsible for our failures, then only we will work hard. See? Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha pruthak vidam vividha cha pruthak cheshta daivam chaivatra panchamam sharira vang manor bhi yat karma prarabhate naraha nyayam va viparitam va panchayate tasya hetava. Whatever we are doing, there are 5 principles involved. Adhishthana, the body, tatha karta, the doer, then vividha cha pruthak cheshta, lots of effort, and karanam, the instrument, 4. And daivam chaivatra panchamam, the grace of the divine in the form of the Guru is necessary whatever we do in our life. Therefore, when we succeed, and if we have that arrogance, because I have worked hard, I succeeded, what will happen? We are likely to end up in terrible arrogance. See, friends. So, 2 things. For the failure, we are responsible. And for the success, divine grace. These 2 things will keep us in balance. Otherwise, as I told you the other day, perpetual success is very difficult to digest in life. A person who is perpetually successful becomes so arrogant. He looks upon the world as filth or as nothing. Therefore, upasti veri rabataya upaya padi yeti modonia varavandale dayachya arudnyaka. And if we are short of the grace of the teacher because we are not qualified, now understand this also. There was a place somewhere on Narmada, we were walking somewhere, and small village and children were going. There was one mango tree, and kids, they wanted to pluck some raw mangoes, so took some stone, hit, but he did not, they went away. There was one small boy, he also tried that, he did not, but he did not give up. And then he wanted to climb that tree. He tried, he failed, then he jumped, he could not. He was still waiting what to do. Again he wanted to climb. I was watching all that. I said, hey, wait a minute. I said, I lift you and then you can take that mango. So, very small little boy, I lifted him, he took. I'll take 2, 3. I said, yeah, take 2, 3. So then he took the mango, I put him down. Now other children also have gone, did the same thing. Was I having favor for this child? No. You put efforts. See. No, if God can give grace, why not everything graceful? Then you will become disgraceful. Therefore, varavandale dayachya arudnyaka. If we are short of the divine grace, meaning if we have not put forward sufficient efforts, we can never be qualified to gain the divine grace or Guru's grace. Jayacha tithiva vasanta javanarige nigamavana ata tava apuliye phaliye hat na ghe patihi. Now here another one. Nigamavana ata. Shabda jalam maharanyam chitta brahmana karanam. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says in Vivek Chudamani. The forest of the words is so terrible that when you start reading, studying the scriptures on your own, you will definitely get lost. See? Somewhere in Assam or Bengal, after my talk was over, one elderly person, he said, I have also studied Gita and I came to know only one thing. Well, that is enough. You know what is that? Gita is a book of contradictions. I said, very good. He said, see, I feel Bhagavan Krishna is confused. In one place he said, Swadharme nidhanam shreyaha paradharmo bhayavaha. And toward the end he said, Sarva dharman maro goli ma'amikam charanam braja. One place he says, Swadharme nidhanam shreyaha. We should uphold our dharma. And in the other place he says, give up your dharma. So what we should do? Therefore, tad vijnanartham guru meva vigachet samit pani shrotriyam brahmanishta. See, friends, because we can read Sanskrit, that doesn't mean we will be able to understand the scriptures. Similarly, one girl in Siliguri, I was having my talks there, she also came and she was introduced. Swamiji, she is doing PhD on Bhagavad Gita. I did namaskar. Amma namaste. PhD on Bhagavad Gita. She said, I have discovered few verses in Bhagavad Gita, they are interpolations, meaning meaningless introduction. Somebody has just put them inside and this is the Bhagavad Gita. It is not actually. Because they carry no meaning. When she said, I think you are talking about chapter 9, verse number 4 and 5. She had Antar Kumbhak. You know that? The verses are Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadam vyaktamurtina masthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastita nachamasthani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram bhutabhrunnaja bhutastaha mamatma bhutabhavanaha. These two verses are nothing but contradiction, continuous contradiction. Maya avyaktamurtina idam murti rupa jagat tatam. I, the formless, permeate and support all the forms. Therefore, they are in me, but I am not in them. To be very frank, neither they are in me nor I am in them. Understood? Naham manne suvedeti, no navedeti vedacha, yo nastad veda tad veda, no navedeti vedacha. क्या समझ में आया? Avidnyatam vijanatam vidnyatam avijanatam. Those who say no, they don't know. Those who say don't know, they know. All contradictions. And therefore, Nigama Vana Ata, to study the scripture on one's own, is the biggest error on the spiritual path. It's very important that Vijnanatam Guru Meva Vigachet Samit Panihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishta. There are two types of gurus. One type of gurus are like our brand. We fall in the Acharya Parampara. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. The second type are, they belong to the Siddha or the Nath Sampradaya. In that Sampradaya, it is one-to-one relationship between the Guru and the Shishya. Not the one Guru and hundreds of disciples, no. See? So in that path, the teaching is not done through scriptures, but by creating situation. Like Bhagavan Krishna. He did not teach Arjuna what he should do. He has created a situation for him. And when he was highly confused, then he told, but what he should do, he never told. Then after having told everything, he said, look here, I have told you enough. Now, Vimrushya etat asheshena yatechasi tathakuru. Now you think over and you decide. Decision will be yours, not mine. No wise man takes decision for others. Other wise men take decision even for God. Bhagavan, you should have done like this. See? It is so important. So, Jayacha Dithiva Vasanta, Javana Rige Nigama Vana Ata. So, unless we get the vision as granted by the Guru, we will never be able to understand the depth teaching of the scriptures. For every science, it has got its own vocabulary. In the same manner, for the spiritual or the scriptural language, there is a different vocabulary. We cannot learn by our own. We will create more and more confusion. Tava apule padi hata na gepatihi. And if we want to do it all by ourselves, we will never be benefited and we will be only erudite scholars. See? Once I was in Varanasi, I think. We went to meet some Mahatma. Went, did namaskar and all that. And he was such a nice, simple person. So, he said, look here, you have come to me. If you want divine experience, go to the Mahatmas in Haridwar, Rishikesh, there. Here, we are all erudite scholars. Erudition and scholarship has nothing to do with the knowing the truth. Therefore, unless this Guru's grace is there, you can never realize the truth. See, our Swami Akhandanji Maharaj, he has gone to so many Mahatmas, learned from so many of them. And ultimately, when he settled with his Guru, Udiya Baba, there also he has never done special namaskar to his Guru. Hardly. Because Guru is not a physical structure outside. He must appear inside. All the Nigamavana, all the forest of the scriptures is completely opened up by the grace of the Guru. In this path, it is called a Shakti path. And in Vedanta, it is called the grace of the Guru. One and the same. Therefore, one cannot understand the correct import of the scriptures without the grace of the Guru Maharaj. Therefore, Pude Drushti Cheni Alage Khochi to Nivati Mage Ye Vadiya Jaitane Ghe Apan Pejo. See? Pude Drushti Cha Alage Khochi Jo Nivati Mage. Our vision is presently extrovert. We are wanting to see something extrovert. Unless we become introvert. Now how to become introvert? Only by understanding. You don't have to do like the yogis do. Or the other thing, you should have the ardha unmilita netra, half open eyes. Children do. I am surprised to see the children are taught meditation. So children sit down. Let them play. Meditation for children. They do it. And then when they are grown up, they will do the same. And then the question, how to keep the eyes half open? I am unable to do it. Then keep it full open. No, but our Guru bola ki half open. Then what is half? How many eyes you have got? 2. Close one. Bhagwan ko aankh maar do. Be afraid. So when introvertedness is said, what it means? See, it's very simple. Eyes can see all colors and forms. Therefore, eyes have got a vision. Can that eyes see themselves? We cannot see our own eyes. One college girl in the college, she said, I can see. I said, let me know. I will also try. From her purse, she took out, this small lipstick arsa. I can see. I said, hey, you are a genius. I just could not think of this. Now take this kajal and put in the eyes. What you see in the mirror is the reflection, not the eyes. In the same manner, mind can know everything else. Manasam tu kim margane krute. When you start inquiring by the mind, about the mind disappears. That is the meaning of introvertedness. Therefore, the vision, the understanding, what the Guru gives, he will destroy the wrong notions about the world. See? And it is to be done only by us. Nobody can do it for us. So, thus, ye vadiya jaita neghe apana pedo. And although this duality, relativity is destroyed, in fact, it was never there. So what Guru has done? Samartha Ramdas Swami writes in one of his Abhanga, by Guru's grace, I have transcended the river of transmigration and I was so happy. So I turned back to thank my Guru and also to see the river that I have crossed. Oh, I came to know, never there was a river, never there was a Guru. And therefore, Self-realization cannot give you the arrogance of achievement. On the contrary, it is a recognition of बेवकूफ़ी. पहले मैं बेवकूफ़ था. देखो महाराज. But if we get a arrogant, do you know, realize, तुम कब realize? कल ही हो. ये बड़े अजेता नेगे आपने पे दो. Therefore, this Guru's grace is such lovely that we discover ourselves, but we do not know we have discovered. See, it is not gained. Praptasya prapti. We have not gained anything. Therefore, our Mahamantra, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. You try this sincerely. What we have gained in our life till date, find out. Nothing. If that was not there, it makes no difference. And what we have lost? Childhood we have lost. We grown up, we say, हम भी अगर होते बच्चे नाम हमारा था डब्लू बबलू खाने को मिलते लड्डू. You ask the children. The children, when I am grown up, I will do this, I will do that. A child never wants to be a child, he wants to be a grown up. And a grown up wants to be a child again, therefore he is born again. Get out of these wrong notions that we are getting something through spiritual progress and we are losing something because of this. No, there is no gain, there is no loss. And therefore, लघुत्वाचे ने मुदले बैसला गुरुत्वाचे सेले ना सुनी नाथिले सदैव जो. लघुत्वाचे ने मुदले. You know what Guru Maharaj has done? He has the capital of being insignificant. Lagutva. Meaning what? He doesn't claim himself to be superior and extraordinary than the disciples. Because he knows that the disciple is none other than me. Therefore, will the tongue and the teeth will compete with each other? No. Will the eyes and the ears and the nose and tongue, they will compete? No. Because there is oneness. Therefore, although he has the capital of insignificance, and yet he has attained extremely highest attainment in his life, and only by destroying the ignorance that we are carrying on our head. Nasuni nathile sadaivazo. And what ignorance he has destroyed? Which did not exist. See? You must have seen when a child looks into the mirror, he starts thinking that child in the mirror is real, he starts playing, do this thing, that thing. How long? As long as he is a child. And once he is little bit grown up, when he knows, then he has not destroyed the reflection, yet he has destroyed. Meaning, the status of reality which was given to the reflection is given up. In the same manner, what Guru Maharaj does is, he does nothing. He removes the non-existing bondage. Because we have that notion, I am in bondage, I am miserable. You are not miserable. Insist you are happy. See? Once somewhere, one lady came, Swamiji, I am very miserable, please help me. I said, Marunga, chup. Say after me whatever I say. She frightened. I said, now say, I am happy. But Swamiji, did I say, but Swamiji? Say only what I say. Say, I am happy. 108 times. I am happy, I am happy. I said, very good, continue. I am happy, I am happy. Slowly, slowly her tone started changing. And when she began, I am happy, thank you. Those who are seeking attention, they pretend to be happy and pretend to be miserable. Whenever you are exhibiting your miseries, you are a strong, strong ego. See, suppose when I walk from here, and while walking, suddenly I pretend that I have fallen down. Oh, Swamiji, kya ho gaya? If you give that attention early, why will I do that? See, don't you see in your own house your doggy? I will not call it kutta because that word is kept for the human beings. See? So you go in your house and you don't give importance to your doggy, then he will start making noise, climb, wow, 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 wow. Because seeking attention is a strong sign of ego. See? And such people get insulted in no time. I went there, nobody even asked me. They knew you are come unnecessarily, why they will ask? See, friends, these are the secret. Therefore, Lagutva Cheni Mudale. A master is never insulted. See, like the space can never be contaminated. How simple. So, Lagutva Cheni Mudale, Baisala Gurutva Jesele. And therefore, he has attained the ultimate. Nasuni Nathile Sadevazo. And therefore, that which was not there, that only he has destroyed. And therefore, he has been established in his essential nature. That is the greatness of the Guru and his grace on us. Nahi te judi budije, tai ghanavate jene tarije, jene tariliyahi nurije, kavaniya thai. Nahi te jadi budije. What is our condition? We are drowning in the samsara which doesn't exist. I am very miserable. Why? I did not receive any phone call from my daughter-in-law. What will be? So, I think, there may be something wrong. With whom? With you or with her? She has not sent you any call so far because she is happy. Why she will call you and become miserable? Because you will again ask question, kya kar rahi ho? See, friends, we are all miserable in the non-existing situation. Example, worries. Worries is not a very comfortable position, is it not? See, I am worried, what will happen to this world? Worry is about the future. Worry is about the unknown. Worry is about what we project. Suppose I go there and this doesn't happen. Then it doesn't happen. So what? But that becomes our second nature. Therefore, nahi te jadi budije. Our samsara is non-existing and in that we are suffering. See, all the husband wives who enter in the divorce or jagada. What is that? Nothing is. Neither the husband is real nor the wife is real. They are like the two puppets and fighting with each other. And the two fingers of the two hands. And the one who is playing, he is enjoying this thing. And the audience is also enjoying. Maja aa raha. Pati patni jagda kare, public dekhte. Friends, those who are miserable, they don't exist. Who is miserable? Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, in-laws, outlaws. Where are they? Nahi te jadi budije. We are drowning in that water which doesn't exist. See? Tai ghanavate jene tarije. See? And one can come out of these non-existing miseries by the grace of the Guru. Jene tarilayahi nurje kavaniya thai. And when one is saved from this, one comes to know actually nothing has happened. This is the beauty of the spiritual path. You get nothing is the highest gain. Once we recognize this, then slowly you will see life is most wonderful. See? Now this Guru and his grace and the ultimate truth indicated by the Guru is what like. Now this particular expression of Sant Jnaneshwar is so unique. Nowhere you can see come this in anywhere in the scriptures. What it is, we'll see in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.